All right. Bet. So we back here with another episode, QsRoomPodcast. We got Coach Colin here, slash fitness and wellness. How's everything been going for you?
Yo, life has been really good.
Okay. So if you'd like to introduce yourself to the people, as I've already did, but how would you?
Yeah, I'm Kai. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I've been strength and conditioning coach for a few years, and it's looked different every year. And this year
Right.
is definitely one of those years where it looks different yet again.
Like a challenge?
Challenge, nuance. I've kind of like bounced around a
Yeah.
lot and kind of just finding like what I want to do in the space because there's so much room for growth in the space and so much room to do your own thing in the space. So especially with like online training and stuff like blowing up
Yeah.
during COVID and even post COVID, I'm just
Hmm.
kind of like figuring out, all right, where do I want to be in the space because there's so much room.
Okay. Well, you're here because we see what you're doing and you've been doing great. So just
Appreciate
keep
it.
on pushing. I'm always here just to motivate and I like to see my people win. So don't steer, another way than where you're going.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Um, but before we start into the questions, I got a game. It's called Off the Dome. It's an icebreaker.
Ooh.
And so it's like 10 of the probably most randomest words. I just like search up the most random words, whether it's 1,000 or whatever, and I just pick 10 of them. So
Word.
whenever I say a word, you just respond with the first thing that pops up in your head.
Okay.
All right.
We'll try
It could
it.
be any word.
We'll try it.
All right. Rocket,
Ship.
screwdriver,
Tool.
workout,
Me.
Minnesota,
Vikings.
crash,
Dummy.
ballpark,
Baseball.
cabin,
Woods.
microphone,
Speak.
Nike,
Swoosh.
vacation.
Beach.
Okay, killed that.
That was not as
How?
hard as I thought.
Yeah, it's just a little, it's just a little icebreaker. Get
Word.
started into, the questions. My first question was, did you play any other sport besides? I just remember you playing volleyball.
Yeah, I did. Not as serious as volleyball was. Like I
Yeah.
did track in high school, and honestly, my track coach when I quit in high school was super pissed, and I didn't even realize why until like I started coaching high school athletes, like
Yeah.
strength and conditioning wise, and I was like, oh, like that low key could have been me.
Hmm.
So I understand why he was so irritated. I think had I gone that direction, I might have went further in my athletic career, but volleyball was my love, and I kept going with that one.
So, how long was you playing volleyball all your life?
Pretty much, like I think since fourth, fifth grade, really,
Okay.
all the way through college.
Where you from?
Fort Worth.
Okay. Shout out Fort Worth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
murder word.
Yeah. So,
Funky town.
your decision to go to MSU, what was what was that like? Why did you choose to go there?
Shout out to Coach Natalie, Coach Burton now. She was Rawson when I was getting recruited by her.
Mm,
She just made me feel like really welcome. And to be honest with you, I was barely recruited off of my physical ability,
yeah.
but more so my personality. And I thought that was really dope. And just like how I treated my teammates and was interacting with my coach. And so for all those people out there who are possibly listening with kids who are playing club sports,
Yeah.
that tell them that stuff like actually matters,
Okay.
not so much the physical aspect. So
When
yeah.
when did you decide that you was better like being a coach as far as was you already doing that type of stuff growing up or like just being a leader in general?
Yeah, I mean, I would typically say I was kind of always like captain or like leader of my teams.
Yeah.
But Natalie was also like super cool and like letting us work for her, her
Hmm.
club that she had in Wichita called Ziva.
Yeah.
So I was able to kind of practice my coaching skills and stuff. And that's when I really started to like look at the sport different,
Mm.
on a way more strategic level than I did as a player.
Bet, bet. I remember I messaged you about the like the tequila and stuff or whatever,
Yes.
asking you if you wanted if you wanted like do you drink or whatnot? What do you like? Whatever. I remember you had said that you don't drink it straight, and
I
so
don't.
I'm sure you used to or you have.
I definitely have.
So tell me, how like why you just stopped drinking it straight.
I mean, like, I definitely will take a shot or two, maybe
Yeah,
3, 4 if I'm really feeling good. But like after that, I'm done.
yeah,
Um, so for my 25th birthday, and this is when I was like, alcohol and me just don't mix well.
yeah.
My 25th birthday, I don't know if you've been to like Sheba Hut in Deep Ellum, but that's my
To be honest, I don't be remembering know where I'm at anytime I'm in
okay. Well,
Deep
see, then
Ellum.
yeah, that's
Just because it
exactly
just be
why.
so like
Yeah, it's
blurry.
chaotic, and then
It be
tequila.
blurry. Yeah.
Yeah, that exact reason. Um, yeah, I went stupid in Sheba Hut. They have $5 wells. Shout out to Sheba Hut. You can't pass that up. um, you can't pass that up. And so, my birthday is in Black History Month. My
Okay.
whole birthday
So it
party was
just
black,
passed.
right? We walked in,
Yeah.
the bartender was black. We walked in on some like, let's go.
Yeah.
Um, Vans was pouring doubles. We had no idea. At least I had no idea. And like, if everybody else did, they were just hoping I had like a lit day.
Hmm.
Um, so I took like maybe 3 within an hour. So I thought I took 3 shots. I took
That's not.
6
Oh, okay. I'm
in
about
an
to say
hour.
that's not bad, but
I mean, if he's pouring doubles, it's 6 shots in an hour. Like
yeah.
I'm tall, but I'm not like a big person. So like that's taking me out. KO. And so I was fine until I wasn't. And like your
This is
girl,
on your birthday.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We went outside. It was 7 p.m. when I went to the hospital.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
You went to the hospital
Yeah,
on your birthday.
daylight outside.
Okay,
That
so
was crazy.
like, how'd you get there?
I have a lot of nurse friends. Shout out to them too. There's gonna be a lot of shout outs on this podcast.
You know,
So,
everybody. Like, yeah, shout out my team. My
shout out
yeah, my
everybody.
dog.
Um,
But-
yeah, I have a lot of nurse friends, and so they were all like, "Oh my gosh, she's got to go to the hospital like right now." And to be honest, like I'm still paying that bill off. So I kind of wish that they just sent me to the crib.
Mhm.
But I'm thankful I did not have a hangover. Shout out to the nurses.
Do you know what was going on at the time, or
You know when you're like so far gone, but like you're cognizant, you're just like tired and you don't feel like moving because moving hurts.
yeah,
Have you been there before? Like you know what's going on, but you're just like, dog, like
I might just think I'm just sleepy, probably.
yeah, just leave me alone.
But
Like
yeah.
so they were talking to me and I heard them, but I was just like, please leave me here
Mhm.
until I feel better. That
So
didn't.
did you go to the hospital from just like straight from the bar?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Or
sure I went to Baylor Scott and White, which is literally like
that's crazy.
5 seconds down
Yeah.
the street from Deep Ellum. Like I walked out of the hospital and I was like, is that Deep Ellum? I'm paying.
Stay the night there?
I didn't stay the night there. They actually had me in a hallway on a drip. I thought that
Wow.
was disrespectful.
The IV?
I don't understand. Sorry, America, but
IV though?
IV, yeah,
Of
no
course.
hangover. But like, what is America doing with the healthcare? Like, your girl was paying a bill, and I'm
Yeah.
laying down in a hospital, not even a room. I'm in the hallway.
Did that just stop everything from as far as you just okay, I'm
mean-
not drinking tequila straight?
Yeah,
Is-
I did not drink that much beyond that point. I mean, you guys,
Cause you might now though.
I've slowly started to like
Yeah.
go back and increase, but honestly, like
But
I
not
don't
like-
even. I just feel like
not
no
like
good
that.
decision really comes from that much tequila.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair. I never heard no one says great things come out of that.
you know, like
Uh.
I don't think everybody's just having the best day of their life on tequila. Maybe within that day, but the next day is not.
Yeah.
And if you are, you might need to get checked.
Yeah.
They have programs for that.
Shout out the programs. And another thing I wanted to ask you about, I feel like you're very like goal driven and like you have a lot of willpower.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that come from? Just
Ooh.
because I'll be waking up like 8 or 9 in the morning. Sometimes you just going hard, like, and I just be like, where that come from? Like any motivation waking up, or it's just
I mean, I think that shout out to my parents. I really think that was like mainly like my parents that it kind of instilled that in me to set goals. I'm a first child as well, so there's a lot of firsts that I've done, like first college
Yeah.
graduate in my family, things like that. So that's kind of always definitely been like a motivator. Just really, as cliche as it sounds, like make my family proud, be able to take my,
That's
um,
like super cliche.
yeah, but
But
it's like
yeah,
it is true at
definitely
the end of the day.
definitely
Like,
true.
be a role model for my younger brother, all of that. And then on a toxic level, like I'm trying to actually slow down on that just a little bit, because I do find
You're
my self
toxic?
worth. No, I just think like I think being goal driven is like great, but when it's like
Yeah.
that's the only way you find like self worth, and becomes negative,
What else do you do
like during
to
like
just to escape
um
besides work? I mean, I'm sure working out is one, but
yeah, working out for sure. I get to like kind of practice my craft in there just on a
yeah.
personal level. I like to hang out with friends, family,
You
and
read?
do I read?
Mhm.
I try. I start books. I don't know
I
about
don't
finishing
finish it.
them. It takes a long time.
Why don't you like finish
Like
them?
I still
Just
think I'm in like the first 50 pages of Twilight.
do you be knowing what's going on when you read?
I'm that person who like has other thoughts going on in their head when they're reading. So
Yeah.
like I read the same sentence 1,000 times, and by that point I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah. I seen this
I'm
meme.
not reading anymore.
I seen this meme where it was on like Instagram, like the reels and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like it was somebody that was reading a book and it was like the inside voices was like hot lemon pepper. Just
No, like it.
thinking about like just random stuff.
No, it's
You
crazy.
just
Sometimes
read.
I'm praying
Have you
while I'm
seen
reading.
that, bro?
It's wild.
Have you seen that? Yeah. That's how I feel like people are like that read and they just get distracted, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
always overstimulated. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Um Tell me about like how life was after college.
Well, I feel like it's just now starting to slow down, but like I immediately threw myself into coaching. I
Mm,
actually didn't know I was going to become a strength and conditioning coach. That wasn't really on my radar. I
yeah.
was just going to be like a general fitness coach, fitness trainer, whatever you want to call it.
Hmm.
And then this guy that had coached me before going into college, he had like hit me up and said, "Hey, like I got a gym, come coach for me." And so that was kind of like my first coaching gig. Um, it was cool while it lasted, and then like
Yeah.
of course you outgrow it. I just felt like I've constantly been in this like temporary period of this works for me, and then all of a sudden like I outgrew
Hmm.
it, and then now I have to move on to the next thing. That's kind of, and now it's
Yeah.
kind of starting to slow down a little bit.
You're not comfortable with like where it's at now?
No, this is the
Or you,
happiest
yeah,
I've ever been. Yeah, I'm doing a lot less than I have since graduating, and that's been very rewarding for me.
for sure. What kind of friend do you think you are?
Ooh,
I just random question. I thought.
I feel like the calm one.
Does a lot of friends call you to like vent or anything?
I would say in the past for sure. I think the number of my friends has definitely decreased drastically post grad, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I think I'm like kind of in a era where I'm more so like to myself. I do
Mhm.
have friends, um, but I think I'm like kind of practicing
Yeah.
being okay, being alone for a little bit.
Okay. You say you wasn't shy.
It depends.
What environment would you be shy in?
If there's like a large group of people that I like have no idea who they are, and I honestly wouldn't even say it's shyness. I'm just not really always the person who, if I don't really have anything to say, I'm really not just gonna start a bullshit conversation.
Yeah.
I hate those.
Yeah.
Like I hate when
Some
nobody can
people
offer
just
me
talk
any
to
type
you
of
just because
depth.
you're around.
Because let's
Yeah.
be honest, like who really cares about like what you ate for breakfast or like,
It's like elevator talk almost.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's so dumb. Please don't waste my time with that. I think sometimes it's
Are you
cool.
rude?
No, but it's just like, man, like I really want to actually make real connections with people, and like let's get into
Mm,
it. Like let's stop being coy and just let's get into it.
for sure. What's the difference before drinking and after?
Oh, I'm definitely like fun and flirty after a couple drinks
But
for sure.
before you're,
Just a little bit more reserved. I think it's in
yeah.
me, but it's like, that courage.
Does tequila make you flirty, or is it just any?
I just think it's any.
Just that's fun. That's cool. I mean, I guess everybody kind of get a little flirty off the drink.
Some people get angry.
Yeah, and be ready to fight. I think that's that brown though. That brown
I
would do
wouldn't
it.
know. I'm not a brown liquor
Well, the
drinker.
times where I've like Nah, it was vodka. The times where I drank vodka, it was probably like something was probably gonna go down. But when I drink tequila, I'm just like happy. Just
Oh yeah, I'm happy
just hey, what's up? I don't even know you, but
until somebody runs into me multiple times at the club. That's when I get upset.
that's your like club pet peeve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like, why aren't we watching where we're going? It's crazy.
What's on your bucket list? You got anything on your bucket list?
Oh, so many things.
Would you ever go skydiving or no?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't?
I just don't think we were created to fly. I feel like
Yeah.
if God wanted me to fly, like
I mean,
that,
you're
just
not
me,
flying, but
just
you
me in
free
air.
falling.
You
But
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like if he wanted me to fly, like free fall in the air like that, he would have gave me wings. I think we're playing. We're playing
Are
around.
you afraid of heights?
If I have to jump from them,
Yeah.
and if there's like
And then you probably
nothing
not
else.
trusting the little
No,
parachute.
no, definitely not. Definitely not. Because just my luck, mine's
Right.
the one that doesn't work.
What would you say love is to you? Or do you know what it
That's a
is?
wild question. I think I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea?
I'm really about to start going. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is.
No, for real.
I mean, that's the
Kinda-
blueprint for sure.
Kind of just still trying to like figure it out.
I'm still trying to figure out what that looks like.
Do you know how to love?
I think I'm still trying to figure out what that looks like too. I
Okay.
think that's tough in
That's
this
cool though.
in this like, you know.
But you
day
cool
and
with
age.
just like you happy with yourself in
Oh, yeah.
general. Yeah.
Yeah.
How important is it for you to keep like positive people around?
Super
And
important.
I know it's important, but as far as like your friend group or whatever, do they, do y'all keep each other in check or
I would say so.
yeah?
Yeah.
So what if you have like a friend that's just like just off the wall, just not really getting it? Do you?
I mean, if I have to remove myself, I have to
Yeah.
remove myself.
Sure.
At the end of the day, I love you, girl, but we might need to split up for a minute and then come back when you got it together.
Yeah.
You know.
How do you feel about cutting people off? Do you say anything or do you just
Depends.
like
I think I kind of just let things fizzle out
like somebody?
naturally.
I feel like you be like just never hear from me again. Just
Well, if you deserve to, then you might.
Yeah.
You know, like I kind of let things fizzle out on their own, and let the world do its thing. Time.
Are you a closure type of person?
It depends.
Yeah.
I guess it depends.
Like we need to sit down, have closure, talk about why we going our separate ways, or it's just like
I think I definitely feel better with closure, but if I don't
Yeah.
get it, then I'm just gonna sulk about
With
it for
it.
a couple weeks and then I'll move on.
are you like emotional or no?
Man, just out here exposing myself. I am. I don't
This
always.
Q's room. I'm just asking. Like
I don't always like express that to the
Yeah.
world that I'm emotional, but like we all got emotions.
Yeah,
Girl, a thug can cry.
you just got to know how to like show that you ain't really
Yeah,
phased.
I don't really like show them often. It takes a lot for me to get to that point, but like, yeah, your girl be going through it for sure.
What was you telling me about the? You was working with like a group, or something, or like was it a company or business or?
Yeah, small business, a private sector like strength and conditioning business. Yeah, that's actually who I recently left, or got exiled, if you will.
You left or they?
Kind of both.
Yeah.
I have this like theme of like I quit and then get fired within the same day.
Shit, maybe that's cool.
I mean,
Shit, was already gonna
I end
quit.
up like leaving first, and they're like, "Well, don't even worry about it because you're out of here." You know what I'm saying? It's like
It's kind of like
they kind of just
cool,
mad that I did it first.
right?
Yeah.
You beat them to it.
Yeah, no, honestly, both situations of like me leaving both of these companies, like the first one that I had mentioned to you earlier, and then this other one is like, to be honest, I ended up in a dark place because I did not set boundaries properly. Because working for small businesses and like small companies is super hard. Like it's not for the weak, and I wouldn't say I'm weak. I think I would just say like I'm just not down to put up with that stuff anymore. Because you don't have things like HR and like
Yeah.
people like policies in place for like business ethics that like
What was the like business dealing with? Like,
athletes.
okay.
Both of them were definitely
Yeah.
dealing with athletes. One was youth and one was more like college and professional. The second experience, I learned so much. Like shout out to them. I really did learn a lot from them. However, at some point, like it wasn't working for me.
What would you say is next?
That's kind of, you caught me at a weird time. I'm like back at the drawing board.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of decided I'm done like investing in other people's dreams and businesses, and now it's time to kind of go back and working on my own, which I had started years ago and I just never touched really. So now I'm kind of like slowly getting back into it and really taking time on like what that looks like for me.
Okay.
It's
Are
cool
you
to be back at the drawing
are
board.
you like patient with that?
I am. I'm again, like I mentioned earlier, I typically have a tendency to do too much to the point where I don't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
Burnout, I guess. And so now I'm doing a lot less and like trying to actually enjoy life a little bit, hang out with friends, walk my dog. I love hanging out with them.
Walk my dog.
I work from home, so like I'm kind of just like chilling, finding my routine. And yeah, and once I'm ready, like I'm just not gonna rush it. We have so much time.
Yeah.
We have so much time.
What
It's
would you
crazy.
be doing if you wasn't like if you just wasn't a coach, or you got any? What is it? Something that nobody knows about you?
No, I mean I work for this great company called Team Builder. It's a strength and conditioning software.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's kind of like my current full time job at the moment, and I've been working there since like June of 2024. Um, I don't know if I would ever not be coaching. I don't know if I would always coach in the same way. Um, Maybe like educating more instead of like just full on coaching.
Yeah.
Educating on the topic, influencer vibe. Um,
Yeah. You can actually record everything you do. I mean, you could actually be on that side of it too,
I could. That's the
But
thing.
you
Like
probably
I'm
don't
kind
like
of deciding right now if
Yeah.
that's something that I want to do. Like
because some people take off like that.
they
Just
do, and I love that for them.
Yeah.
But don't you think it's wild that like we pay people to wake up or record themselves
Yeah.
waking up and like brush their teeth in the morning?
Yeah, now that's different. That's like
But it's
Yeah.
just like I'm kind of
That's-
deciding
yeah.
like because once you're in it, you're in it.
and they're gonna be expecting you to.
Like you have to wake up
Post,
and you have
yeah.
to video yourself changing clothes and you have to like,
I mean, you could be in the gym with it though. Just
yeah, for sure, for
like
sure.
this is what we doing today.
I definitely do
or-
think that if I were to like be an
Yeah.
influencer though, I would like to be like an influencer with like a fitness brand like Gymshark or
Yeah.
Owner Active.
Yeah. That's a lane. That's a lane, like a little lane.
Yeah,
that
that
you could
stuff
get
that
into.
stuff's fun for me. So, if anybody's listening, hit me up.
Yeah, tap in.
It's happening for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I hate filming in the gym.
You just kind of like.
I feel
locked
bad
in.
for everybody else around me.
Yeah.
And then I also feel like people just are thinking that I'm like self-absorbed or something. And honestly, it takes so much time. You have to think about like the angles. I hate going back and forth and like looking at the camera. I'm like,
Get the
oh,
tripod and all
you gotta
that.
get the tripod out. And like, lifting is like
Yeah.
my time to just do me. And I hate when people like come up to me in the gym because my music is loud as hell.
Mhm.
I hate like having to press stop on the beat to be like, what's up?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
usually
I've
always
never
an
been a
older
fan
guy.
of talking to people in the gym, but I understand that.
It's usually always an older guy like, oh, you used to run track, huh?
Yeah.
I could tell.
Oh, look at your legs.
Oh,
All that.
you got that legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, all right, while I'm working out, all right, appreciate it.
Oh, you be training different. It's like, yeah, dog.
You be training different. What do you
I ain't never
say?
seen nobody do something like
What
that.
do you say to that? You just be like, you say you too, or
Huh?
it would be like, oh, you good too. Or
No, I just be like, yeah, thanks, man. Like, appreciate it.
you be all humble with it.
Yeah, always. That's the thing too. Is like I wonder if people actually think that I just am like, look at me. But to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I guess you were asking if I'm shy. That's where I'm shy. Like I'm really bad at taking like
Do you like taking pictures and
compliments. I do.
stuff? Yeah.
But when I post them, I just like posting stuff that I like. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't really see you just be posting workout stuff.
Yeah, I just post whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like, there's no rhyme or rhythm, and that's probably why I haven't
But
taken
you
off.
be
at
chilling
this
though.
point.
You could just take pictures, just like you is right now.
I could.
Just chilling.
I could.
And everybody just think, well, when they see your page, it's just like, oh yeah, just gym freak,
Is that what you thought when you looked at my page? Actually, be honest, be real.
Yeah,
Like, this is a question
sure.
for you because, like, that
Sure.
tells me what I need to do.
Gym rat, just
Crazy.
Jim, middle name Jim.
Yeah, and see, to be honest with you, I
But the
wanna be, like,
pictures
both,
that
like-
like the pictures that you take where like you got like the background and stuff. I think you could tap into that more a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Background. What do you mean?
The blue, what was it, blue or green?
Oh, the model pics?
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I actually did that
What?
for church. Like, that was like a
Church.
yeah. We did a photo shoot for like a women's conference.
That was like that was a good shoot. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell it was like some church stuff though.
I mean, well, yeah, and photo shoots are photo shoots.
Yeah. Well, when
No,
you say
so-
church, it's just like, I don't know. You ain't on the altar or nothing. You just
I mean, I would hope.
Yo,
Yo,
it's just a blue background. But it's cool though. I think that's another direction.
Yeah, I mean,
My opinion.
I would love to do some modeling.
Probably
and
don't
stuff.
think about that, but
Well, I just don't really see myself as like a picture person. I hate when other people take my picture, but I like when I take my picture.
like selfie wise,
Yeah, but like those people did a great job. They found my angles perfect. But I just feel like, when you hand your friends the camera and they take pictures and it's so terrible.
that is probably my pet peeve.
Yeah. I take great pictures of my
Sometimes
friends.
I be saying that. I be like, I wish I was my photographer,
No.
because I take all these good pictures of my friends, and then they take pictures of me, and it's like
But you
blurry.
look like Mr. Potato Head.
I'm all on the right side of the screen.
Yo, it's the people that take it like this.
My
It's
bad.
them,
I wasn't
huh?
paying attention, But
They take it
I
sideways.
will
They try to
say-
get the angles like this.
I will say that like it'll be like 40 pictures, and like 2 of them is like the ones.
That's not a good enough ratio for me.
That's not good, but I'm gonna find something in there.
Because that
you
leads
know?
me to believe that out of all of these pictures, I'm only cute in 2.
Right.
Like, that's embarrassing.
That's not good.
Yeah, no.
But I like
And
to
that's
have
why
a
I don't
lot
post that many pictures like that. Because I'd be like, dang, like, is this how I look to the world?
More. Yeah,
You got me messed up.
I feel that. Random question I like to ask. Okay, you get dropped off in the wilderness for the rest of your life, and you get 3 food choices. Like three foods. Yeah. And people be saying like burgers and stuff, but that don't count because burgers have like multiple things. So when I say one thing, I mean like literally one
You
thing.
mean like carrot?
Right.
Oh, man. So I guess it'd have to be sustainable.
Yeah. So you got three choices.
Okay. Well, we're going to need some protein. So, like, beef jerky, something like that.
Like a little Slim Jim.
Some jerky.
Ooh, got the jerky.
I'm probably going to
That's got to be a snack.
Yeah, that's a top tier snack.
Okay. Bet.
I mean, but like I can't have a whole meal.
Slim Jim, 2 more.
Can I catch my own food? I'm finding loopholes.
Yeah, you cheating.
It's a loophole. It's not
I
cheating.
mean, yeah, for sure. Yeah. But you get 3 choices of your own.
All right. I'm just gonna play the game by my rules, and
Because you probably
Just let
going
me
to
know
be,
if I'm
I'm
following.
sure you're going to say you're going to catch some fish and stuff.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm definitely not fighting like land animals or anything like
Yeah.
that. You got me messed up. A bear come, I'm dead. Like
Right,
we're not doing
yeah.
that. I'm out for the count. Yeah. So jerky. I'm gonna take some like nuts with me.
Jerky and
I'm thinking
nuts.
like sustainable foods here.
Okay.
So yeah, I got that.
Like just some regular peanuts.
Sure.
No, just
Any
no salted or nothing.
salt is cool.
You be eating
Salted,
bland, you be eating
unsalted.
bland peanuts like that?
Yeah,
Interesting. But
And then I guess I would say like dried fruit of some sort.
you're the first person that didn't pick like all of that is kind of like snacks.
Well, because like I'm thinking, what am I gonna do?
You don't want no chicken or nothing, or like
Sure, but like I'm thinking like stuff that can last me a long time
Yeah.
while I'm gone.
Okay.
Then I can always catch the fish.
So Slim Jim peanuts
Well,
and
not so much Slim Jim, you know, just beef
what, beef
jerky.
jerky? Okay, so it could be like the big pieces of jerky, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Bring a big old bag of that
Do you eat that normally?
for my snacks.
Yeah. Okay. And then you got the jerky, the peanuts, and you said fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Got to be dried though, because it's got to last.
that's cool. I'm just asking like rapid questions. This kind of just
Okay.
you just give me a quick response and move on to the next question. All right. Okay, so are you a fast driver or slow?
I have just become a fast driver.
Okay. Night owl or early
Night owl
bird?
for sure. Hate mornings.
Okay. Um, fruits or vegetables?
Ooh. Fruits.
Okay. Uh, let me see. What's your favorite song right now?
Ooh. PSA by SZA.
Okay. That's your favorite artist too?
Right now, I wouldn't say like I don't think I've ever had like just a favorite artist, but I would say like I go through phases. I'm hyper fixated on SZA right now.
Okay.
And Doechii.
Doechii. Do I know Doechii? What she sing?
What? Yeah, like how do you
I
not
should know,
Doechii?
right?
That's crazy.
What she
Alligator
sing?
Bites Don't Heal. Look, that's her album.
Huh? I feel like I should know this. I probably would like hear a song and
That's crazy.
I would know. But I just might not know by
It's
the
cool.
name.
I put you on.
Okay. Appreciate
Already
it.
here.
Shout out. Um, what's your biggest red flag?
In what regard?
Just
So many.
you meet somebody or a guy, meet somebody, what's the quickest way to just dip off?
I would say cockiness, because that never really like, or like having to be the main character all the time. Like you can sense that. I don't like that. I like low key people.
Chill. Okay.
Yeah, like what we yelling for?
Bet. What keeps you going?
Ooh. I would say like myself, like intrinsic motivation, but also the ops.
That's that goal driven stuff. But definitely the ops. That's probably my biggest.
I like do stuff to prove them wrong, but also prove me right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
50-50.
But
It's never
not
like
really
one or the other. Because if it's one or
Yeah.
the other, then you're kind of doing it for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Because if you're just doing stuff to
And then you don't
people
go
wrong
out
all
your
the
way
time.
to do it.
Yeah, so it's 50-50. I'm like, at the same time, this is for me, but also like, you know, F you or whatever.
I feel what type
Respectfully.
like
Always respectfully.
the fact that you got ops is crazy. I feel like you would never
I
have
wouldn't even say ops. I would just say like
Well-
they probably don't even know they're my ops, but like I've clocked them as such.
because you just feel it.
Yeah.
That's like I'll be feeling that too. I think
Yeah.
that's like envy too.
Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel when
Yeah.
somebody's like, they're not really about you, but like
Right.
they're
I was just
actually
talking
like
to somebody
acting
about
like they
this.
are.
I was just talking to somebody about this.
Or like when they're using you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been in situations though where like I've kind of done it like it's been 50-50. Like I'd clocked that I was being used and I was like, cool, I guess we're just going to use each other until the
Oh, so
time
you
runs
just
out.
play the role too?
Got to. You know, sometimes you got to
Yeah.
play the role to get
I was
people
gonna ask you if you was like a tit for tat type of person or
No, I wouldn't say I believe in that. I just think like sometimes you do have to kind of give in a little bit to like the situation as long as you're aware.
Mhm.
Then yeah, I would say, and sometimes like you're not even using people with bad intentions. Like if it's 50-50, most of the time both of you are understanding that like I get something from you, you get something from me, and then when the time is up,
Yeah.
we go on about our day.
Yeah. I feel that.
I feel like that's also just so prevalent in the coaching world in general anyways.
I just feel like if somebody using you, I don't know. I don't want to use nobody that's already using me. I just don't need them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for that too.
I guess that's how I think. But yeah. Are you able to overlook red flags?
Maybe unintentionally so many times,
Yeah.
more so in my dating life. Like, you know, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he might might be better.
Yeah. And then you find out
It's never
the
like it's
hardest
never
way.
that way. It's just
sure.
living in Delulu land for a little bit and then you wake up.
How do you keep a balance with just everything, like your everyday life?
Well, all of a sudden it's become a lot easier since I've left one of my other jobs, and kind of like now looking on how do I invest in myself more. Definitely in my selfish era,
Mm-hmm.
have a tendency to like people please. So we're working on that too. Just kind of working on me right now. So it's been really easy as of late.
So, what's I gonna ask you? I definitely wanted to know: do you have somebody that you could call and you know that they'll answer?
Oh yeah,
Like, if you call them right now, they'll answer.
they should.
What would you like? You'll bet everything that they would. Not literally, but
I mean, she got a child, so she might
yeah.
be busy.
So you might be wrong. What if she don't answer?
Are we testing this theory right now?
Yeah.
Do I need to call her?
Call and see.
Oh, it can't be my mom. She'll answer in a
Anybody.
heartbeat.
I was just curious.
Let's see here. Should I FaceTime
I
her?
think I got some people that yeah.
I feel like if I gotta do it, that's crazy.
I think I got some people I could. I would probably. Well, I wouldn't. I would definitely not call him.
Oh, he not answering?
Pablo would probably answer like.
She answered.
Oh, you answered?
She answered.
Okay, that's one.
Shout out to Raven.
Oh, yo, what's good?
What's up? We just seeing if you answer the phone.
It was a test. You passed.
Oh, good. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna call you back later. But yeah, thanks for making me look good, friend.
You got some good friends.
Yeah, that's my girl for life.
I don't know if none of my friends.
I'll call you back.
I don't know if none of my friends would answer. I think Shava would probably answer.
See, real
Uh,
friends.
I'm gonna call Shava.
How many of them?
Would you say Shava answers the phone? He does, huh? I'm gonna FaceTime him and see if
I got
I
scared
have
for a
good
minute.
friends. Yeah, I know, right? Is it a song that you could like if somebody was like sing the song word for word or you die?
I gotta sing.
Or no, I'm just saying. No, I'm not. This ain't no
Oh.
proof or nothing. I'm just like curious if you
It's
know a
like,
song that
whoa.
if you know a song that
Whoa.
word for word, any song.
I don't know off
That's
the top
tough,
of my
right?
head. Yeah.
Let me see if I got a good friend. I might not answer.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
If I don't get an answer right. I don't even hear like the do 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 do.
Is it
Maybe.
real?
Phone call. My phone's not even ringing.
Turn your oh.
Oh, he called me back.
Oh, call me back.
Passed.
Oh, bet you passed. Bro, I'm filming a pod. I was just testing to see if I had real friends. So I was just seeing if my friends would answer when I call.
Yeah, bro. My bad, my bad.
Yeah, but I got you though.
Nah, they definitely real.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna hit you back, bro. Yeah. All right. So this is like the last segment of the pod or whatever. It's just it's more rapid questions, but
More rapid questions.
it's about what's next. What you
Okay.
got planned, and first, what advice would you give your younger self?
Set boundaries early on, sis. That's my number one. I'm still struggling with that, but we're recognizing.
Set boundaries.
Set boundaries unapologetically.
Think it's better to learn the hard way though. As far as like
For sure,
experience,
once or
yeah.
twice, but once you start doing it more and more and more, because if you don't set boundaries, your odds are you're not setting boundaries in your relationships with your friends, your family, your partner, or like people you're trying to date, and your work life. Like it seeps into everything. So if you're not doing it in one spot, odds are you're not doing it in another.
Okay.
So learn after 1 or 2 times and then keep it pushing.
How can you continue to grow as a person? Like, what are some things that you think um maybe you need to work on? Or,
Currently, we're in a period of self-reflection,
okay.
and like spending more time with myself,
Yeah.
truly to like understand what is it that I actually like doing. Do I do these things for myself or am I doing them for other people?
Right.
And I think as of late, like I've been looking back and I've been doing a lot of things for other people. So I think the growth starts with like actually learning what choosing you looks like. Like we always say that.
Like identifying.
Yeah, we always say like,
Yeah.
oh, choose you. You know, we see all that crap on social media and it's
Mhm.
like, but I don't know who actually knows what that looks like. So
For
I would
sure.
say that first.
Okay. What is your end goal with what you're doing right now?
Everybody asks me this, like older people, younger people, whatever. I really hate this question because I think it changes for me all the time, which I think is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of us should have one end goal. I have a million things I want to accomplish before it's my time to leave. So yeah, I'm kind of like figuring out what that looks like right now. I've already done some pretty cool stuff, pretty cool shit. So looking what the next cool thing is.
Did you have a celebrity crush as a kid?
Ooh, I feel like I had a couple.
No, I had.
Oh, I'm sure, you know.
Man, I'm going back to fourth grade right now.
Fourth grade, who was your crush in fourth
I
grade?
was like fifth, maybe fourth, fifth, probably like Destiny Child.
Oh yeah,
But,
I mean,
but it was
who
really.
doesn't have a crush on
But
Destiny
Kelly
Child?
Rowland though was like
Kelly.
she was like top for me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And probably for some reason I used to like Tia and Tamara too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think, well, yeah,
yeah, that's probably
they're
it.
still cute. I think, you know,
Yeah.
back in the day was like prime.
Back then, when like sister, I was like, yeah,
Sister.
I was a little, yeah. Now I used to be on that for real.
Oh, always. Yo, I don't even know like who my childhood crush was off the top of my head. I need to like look into that though.
Yeah,
I know I had them plenty.
everybody had a
Yeah, it was probably
movie
some like
crush.
some football player, some actor, like I don't know.
Okay. Another thing I wanted to ask you, as far as this is like kind of like the last thing about you like playing volleyball and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to take that any further? As far as I feel like it was good, you know, or you just wanted to just play, like was your goal to just play in college or?
Well, honestly, my love for the sport as a player kind of got like murdered, obliterated, all the things. In college, I
Damn.
just feel like I hit like burnout.
Mm-hmm.
We also had like somewhat of like a mentally abusive coach.
You just ruined it for everybody.
Yo, when I tell you, like at some point, like
Damn.
our team was all kind of like down in the dumps, depressed, and like we would like have pump up sessions before practice and be like, guys, we can do this. It's only 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, a 3 hour volleyball practice is insane.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. So yeah, it kind of got like ruined in college, but I think I found love for the sport even more as a coach after the fact. So like I still love like when I was coaching, and I'm hoping to open that back up again and coach club again. But yeah, I don't know.
Are you doing Are you taking like appointments or anything, or any clients at the moment?
More so online.
Okay.
And still kind of like building that platform again, but like right now, yes, still taking online clients and
So
stuff.
y'all stay tuned for sure.
You know.
And appreciate you for coming in, you know,
Absolutely.
the Q's room, you know, chatting it up with me. Is there anything that you like to leave the people with? You know, follow your socials.
Man, yeah.
Whatever.
I actually don't even know what my at is on Instagram.
Damn, it's crazy.
That's insane.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's like at
Kyla.
Kyla Michelle
Yeah.
__.
Yeah, you should know that.
Yeah, if you do MY, you should get it because I'm not a MI Michelle.
Okay.
It's MY. Yeah, my mom thought that would be cute, unique.
Cool.
I would say so.
What you mixed?
Mhm.
With what?
I'm black and white.
Okay. I knew you was mixed, but I didn't
Yeah.
know it was what. But yeah, shout out to everybody that she shout out. I don't know how many people it was.
Everybody.
But
Yeah, shout out to my people.
But yeah, y'all go hit the follow on her page. Go subscribe to the page. We at Power 214 Studios, and that's episode 14. And we gone.